Hi, I'm Jonathan from Starfire Direct. With so many gas log set options to choose from, it can be overwhelming. Our customers ask us all the time, where do I start? So in this video, we're going to cover just about everything you need to know before purchasing the vented gas log set that's perfect for you. We'll discuss fireplace compatibility, fuel type, sizing your fireplace, choosing the right burner configuration, and finally selecting your gas logs. So let's jump right in. How do you know if your fireplace is compatible with a vented gas log set? Well, if you're able to burn real wood in your fireplace and you have a natural gas or propane line coming in, chances are your fireplace is compatible. This fireplace I have next to me fits that criteria. It's wood burning, but I also have a natural gas line coming in. However, there are fireplaces out there that look very similar to this one, like B-vent fireplaces, direct vent, or even vent-free fireplaces, and these aren't compatible with vented gas log sets. These types of fireplaces have stricter sets of rules regarding the type of products that can or cannot be installed in them. So if you're unsure about what type of fireplace you have, please give us a call and we can assist you with that. There are two main fuels for use with a vented gas log set: natural gas or propane gas. A natural gas log set won't work properly with propane gas, and vice versa. Make sure you know for a certainty what gas fuel you have in your fireplace and order accordingly. Knowing the size of your fireplace is critical to selecting the right gas log set that fits ideally in the space. Too big or too small of a log set won't look right and can actually cause issues. So to measure your fireplace, we need 3 dimensions: internal front width, internal back width, and depth. It's important that you're not measuring the outside of your fireplace, rather the interior of your fireplace between the walls. Also of note, the owner's manual for each gas log set will tell you the minimum clearances for each size. At starfiredirect.com, all log sets include a link to the owner's manual so you can review this information before you purchase. You know, I've been installing gas log sets for nearly 2 decades, and as you might imagine, I've installed just about every brand out there. And one of my personal favorites is the RealFire brand. The 2 most popular gas log burners that they offer are the G4 and the G45. Well, what's the difference? It's simple. The G4 has a single burner for 1 row of flames and has a slightly lower price point, as opposed to the G45, which has this extra burner up front that gives you 2 rows of flame for a much more realistic and pleasing look. For that reason, I always recommend the G45 burner system, and our customers agree since that's the better selling unit of the 2. There are many different ways to ignite your burner system, but we find that most people choose one of the following 3. Match lit. That's where you manually turn the gas key valve with one hand while simultaneously using a long lighter or match to light the burner system. Visually, this is the cleanest look with minimal connections. This system is also affordable, easy to install, and has no moving parts that can break down the road. The downside is there are potential safety hazards. You need to be careful when lighting this, and if the flame were to blow out, there's no safety feature to automatically shut the gas off. Next is the SPK26 manual safety pilot. That's where you will have a standing pilot on the burner at all times, similar to a water heater. It's ready to go when you are. Just turn the knob inside the fireplace to light the burner and adjust the flame to your preference. Having this extra safety feature ensures that if the flame were to blow out, it automatically shuts off the gas. The downside is that there's always a standing pilot, and it takes up a bit more room in your fireplace, which may require you to purchase a smaller log set. It also must remain exposed, which is not as visually appealing as the matchlit system. Finally, we have the APK17 remote control safety pilot. This has all the same benefits and functionality as a manual safety pilot, but has a remote control and receiver that allows you to turn on the fireplace from the comfort of your couch. You can also adjust the flame height. I think that's really cool personally. But this system also takes even more space in your fireplace due to the receiver, which also requires maintenance since the batteries need to be replaced. It's important to note that you cannot purchase or install a matchlit burner system for propane gas. A safety pilot is required at a minimum on all propane fireplaces. For natural gas, it varies by location. Some areas allow for matchlit ignition, while others do not. Check local codes to see what your requirement might be. One of the most common buying mistakes is ordering a log set that is either too large or too small for the fireplace. A good rule of thumb is to leave approximately 4 to 6 inches on each side of the log set. So you would want to measure where the longest part of the log set would be, subtract about 8 to 12 inches, and that leaves you with a pretty accurate idea of what size log set to order. For instance, let's say the front log would go approximately here in this fireplace. When I measure across, I get 32 inches. If I subtract 4 inches from each side, that takes me to 24 inches. This means I can install a 24-inch matchlit log set. But if I try to fit a 24-inch system with a pilot assembly, you'll note that it takes up too much space. The flame would be off-center, and I wouldn't meet the clearances required by the manufacturer. To add the safety pilot feature, I would need to reduce the size of the burner system to 18 inches, which fits perfectly and adheres to the manufacturer guidelines. The size of your logs will be determined by the size of your burner. For instance, an 18-inch burner requires an 18-inch log set, and a 24-inch burner requires a 24-inch log set. Real Fire offers a few different series of vented logs. They have Classic, Designer, and Charred. Classic will be a bit more traditional, a little less detail, but they'll also be at a lower price point. The Designer and Charred series have much more hand-painted quality details, more unique styling, and they look a little bit more realistic, matching something that you'd find in nature. All logs are cast from real wood pieces and handmade right here in California, of a refractory cement blend which radiates more heat than traditional cement-only logs. They are all hand-painted and boast an industry-leading lifetime warranty. When choosing the right logs for your fireplace, try to remember that they all put off about the same amount of heat. They all essentially are doing the same thing. The log design is simply what you like best. My personal favorite is the charred oak. I like the burnt-out front log, and the hand-painted char marks look very realistic to me. Well, we hope this video helped you decide on the right vented gas log set for your fireplace. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or call our sales team and we'll be happy to guide you in the right direction. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe for future videos and exclusive content. Thanks for watching.